day. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Boswell.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out come the Eagles for their first drive, led out by their quarterback in his 5th year in Philly, Carson Wentz.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Wentz now on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz, quick slant to Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man back from an elbow injury that sidelined him for the majority of 2019. At 38 years of age, it's Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit. Good-naturedly, but they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 3 catches, 52 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Working from the gun, Wentz. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down.
The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 6 catches, 79 yards. From the gun, it's Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Philadelphia.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. To try again after the sack. Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game. Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
3-yard line.
Now a run with McFarland. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Jake Ryan on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Roethlisberger able to hit his target, Claypool. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. McFarland running out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On first down, McFarland. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's McFarland. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
Carson Wentz sacked.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He is good. Makes the score Steelers 3. Eagles.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz on the move to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Sanders, the Eagle ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
Scott.
2nd and 6.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
first down. Wentz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 13-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
Game at 3-3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. An inside handoff. This is McFarland. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, this will be McFarland. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
They're on the stop.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. He dumps this off underneath to McFarland. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Don't do us like that.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They'll roll him out right. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair. Just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, McFarland. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Tackle made by Brandon Graham. A gain of a yard. Brings up
McFarland once more. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps them move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Jackson now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their off.
As Sanders has it poked free, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Wentz now on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
11 on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Patrick on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle.
Wentz now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Joe Hayden on the coverage.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. Back to Brown, this time complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Wentz again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And a 2nd field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Now Roethlisberger over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Roethlisberger will throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run here with McFarland. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
At the Eagles.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 24, Roethlisberger. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down. And
on 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Good catch there by Eric Ebron, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catch, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns. And that was good enough for 2nd in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers like to throw to the tight end. They hope Ebron is the guy.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Ben to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Carson Wentz sacked.
I remember throughout my career, hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Steelers, they're going to take over and answer. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 3 in the game. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derek Watt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And his kick is right through. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Eagles on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted. Because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Wentz connecting with his tight end, Goedert. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Goedert. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Again, it's Wentz. Quick slant to Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
That'll bring up second and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
7 yards.
Wentz now on third and goal.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro safety, Micah Fitzpatrick. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Steelers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town.